Hey everyone, welcome back to another full day of eating. In today's video, all the meals that I will be sharing are easy, high in protein, plant-based meals. So if you are someone who is looking to build muscle as a vegan, or you are trying to target fat loss, then I'm sure that these meals will give you some ideas as to what you can eat to achieve those goals. As always, all the calories and macro breakdown of all the meals will be provided at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around till the end. Before we begin, if you are new here, I would like to welcome you to my channel. My name is Nisha. I'm a fitness trainer. I love health and fitness. Health and fitness has been my passion for quite some time. So that's the reason why I created this channel, to help you and inspire you to get fit as a vegan. On this channel, I share healthy plant-based meal ideas that are easy to implement in our busy lives. I share my fitness tips, weight loss tips, and much, much more. So if you are trying to lose weight or get fit as a vegan, then please consider subscribing to my channel. If you're watching this video for the first time and you are new to my channel and you are trying to lose weight as a vegan, I highly recommend you go watch this video first. In this video, I go over how to build a fat loss meal, and I also share over 10 practical tips that you can implement during your fat loss phase to make your fat loss easier. As always, if you found value in today's video, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to comment below to let me know. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so that every time I upload a video like this one, you will be notified. As some of you know who have been following me for a while, I haven't done a fat loss phase, a proper one at least, for the past 2.5 years. For the past 2.5 years, I have been focusing on gaining lean muscle mass. So I have been eating at maintenance calories and lifting weights with intensity. So I think I have gained enough muscle for now. So I have decided to get into a fat loss phase just to reveal some of my muscle definitions and just to lean out just a bit. So that's the reason why I am doing this fat loss phase. Let me know in the comments if you are on your fat loss phase or if you are trying to gain muscle as a vegan. And if you have any questions for me, I would love to help you out. Without any further ado, let's get into today's video. For breakfast, I am making Teff porridge. Those of you who don't know what Teff is, it's an Ethiopian grain. It is very high in iron. It's high in omega-3 and 6 fatty acids. It's low in fat and it's low in glycemic index. So if you are someone who is diabetic, it's a really good grain to consume. Plus, Teff keeps you full for a lot longer. So it's a really good grain to consume when you're on a fat loss phase. And in terms of calories, it's relatively the same as steel cut oats, so I really like to switch it out with Teff. Just make sure when you're cooking Teff, you are keeping the stove at a low to medium heat and you're constantly stirring it every now and then, as it tends to get stuck at the bottom. And I'm going to top it off with my favorite protein powder. It's Sprout Living. You can use 20% off using my discount code. All the discount codes will be in the description box. And I like to add 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds. If you don't like that, you can replace it with hemp seeds. And I also always eat blueberries. They are fully packed with antioxidants. There's never a day when I don't eat blueberries. The texture of Teff comes out super nutty and creamy. I highly recommend it. Give this a grain a try. You're going to love it. Once again, all the links for my Amazon storefronts are at the bottom in the description box, and the link to Teff is in there as well. Give this breakfast a try. I can promise you it's going to keep you full for a lot longer during your fat loss phase, and you're going to enjoy the texture of this grain. These are all my daily supplements I take. I take multivitamin, vitamin D, magnesium, and creatine. Link for the multivitamin is in my Amazon storefront in the description box below. Lunch was pretty simple. It was an easy teriyaki bowl. The steps may seem quite a lot here. It's because I didn't have anything meal prepped. So if you have some of the ingredients like tofu pressed from the night before, or even marinated, quinoa cooked from the night before, then this bowl can be easily put together in less than 10 minutes. I didn't have anything prepped, so this took me about 20 to 25 minutes to make. So I like to first press my tofu and marinate it with some grated ginger and teriyaki sauce, and then I like to break my tofu as it absorbs a lot more sauce that way, and I'm going to let it marinate for a bit before I air fry it for 15 minutes. You can bake it if you don't have an air fryer. And while that is happening, I'm going to start cooking my quinoa, and then I am going to also use cauliflower rice in here. Cauliflower rice is super low in calories and it adds a lot of volume to your food, so I really like to use cauliflower rice during my fat loss phase. Quinoa is a great grain to use, however, keep in mind that it is still pretty high in calories and very low in protein. So for example, 80 grams of cooked quinoa has only 3.8 grams of protein and close to 100 calories. So that's the reason why I like to use less of quinoa and more of a cauliflower rice to give it more volume but keeping my calories low. And I purchased these cauliflower rice from Costco, and you just have to heat them up for about 5 to 6 minutes, and I'm using a non-stick frying pan just to make sure that I don't have to add extra oil. And I just added 1 tablespoon of water just to help with the cooking process, and once it's heated and nicely browned lightly, you can just keep it aside while you continue to do other things. And I'm using pre-cut coleslaw, and I'm using pre-cut shredded carrots just to keep things moving, and I'm using lemon juice and salt to season it to keep calories low. I like to use naked and saucy sauce as my teriyaki sauce, as it's lower in calories and low in sodium, but I didn't have enough, so I'm using some of the other sauce. But if you can get hold of this sauce, I highly recommend it. It tastes pretty decent, and it's only 20 calories per tablespoon. But if you can't find that sauce, coconut secret sauce works as well. It's just 25 calories per tablespoon and slightly higher in sodium. I just added a tablespoon of water to dilute the sauce a little bit, and I'm going to keep it aside while we get our bowl ready. You guys can easily meal prep this ahead of time, and you can pack it as your on-the-go lunch. It comes together really nicely, and it's a perfect on-the-go lunch. I highly recommend this teriyaki bowl. It's super simple and easy. Just meal prep some of the ingredients ahead of time to make your life easier. I hope you guys will give this one a try. Let me know in the comment section if you do. When you eat meals like this during a calorie deficit, they're packed with tons of macro and micronutrients, so this type of food will keep you full for a lot longer, and you'll be able to manage your hunger properly. If you prioritize whole foods, you will be full for far less calories compared to processed foods. So I highly recommend focusing on large meals with a ton of protein to keep you full and satisfied. Plus, you'll notice that your sugar cravings will also also go down when you eat larger nutrient-dense whole foods like this during calorie deficit. For dessert, I made strawberry ice cream. It's exactly like the pineapple ice cream, except I'm using frozen strawberries, and I used about 150 grams to 200 gram frozen strawberries to make this ice cream. Because strawberries are super low in calories, that's why I made this. 100 grams of a serving of this gives you 53 calories, super low in calories, so you can eat a lot if you like. For dinner, I am keeping it light and I'm using seitan as my protein source. So I have made seitan quite a bit on this channel before. I will leave the recipe details in the description box below. So I'm not going to show you in detail how I made this. Basically, it's exactly the same recipe as the one I will be linking below, except I added 60 ml water with my tofu, and I skipped beets because I didn't have any, and I added chicken bouillon here to give it some flavor. The texture of this seitan came out really nicely. It almost feels like a bread when you eat it, very soft on the inside and chewy. I really like the texture. So if you want your seitan to be dense, go low with water, but if you want it to be like bread-like consistency, then add more liquid like I did in this batch, and I really liked it. I will leave the details in the description box below. And just to show you that seitan is a complete plant-based protein source, just the 100 grams serving of this seitan batch gives you 2.4 grams of leucine. So you get all your protein requirements from seitan. I meal prep seitan every Sunday for myself and for my husband. So if you can tolerate seitan, I highly recommend it. It's a complete plant protein source. I really enjoy it in my meals. Here I am going to saute the onion real quickly until they brown, and then I'm going to add chopped up cremini mushroom to this. I really like to use this tool, guys. It helps with chopping. I purchased it on Amazon. It's linked in my Amazon storefront, links in the description box below. If you're interested, check it out. Only little painful part about this tool is it's a bit of mess to clean, but other than that, it makes life so much easier. Once my onions were browned, I added chopped mushrooms, and then I'm going to add some minced garlic, some cherry tomatoes, and then once everything comes together, I am going to add 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce and my seitan, and that's it. And then I'm going to serve it on top of lettuce leaves just to keep calories low. During my dinner time, I don't need a lot of calories because I'm going to bed and I'm not very active in the evening. So I like to keep my carb low in the evening. I'm getting my carb from lentils here. I added about half a cup of lentils in this mix. So I'm not going to be adding extra carbohydrate to my meal just to keep my calories low. This meal was quite filling. You will not miss carbs. Trust me, you're getting your carbs from lentils here. You're really going to enjoy this. I highly recommend this meal. It's super low in calories and ton of protein. I really enjoyed it. It was absolutely delicious. The details for the recipe will be in the description box below. This recipe made 1 serving. If you meal prep your seitan ahead of time, this meal comes together in less than 15 minutes. To recap, this full day of eating had approximately 1,658 calories, including the ice cream, and we had approximately 136 grams of protein. All the macronutrients were met for the day while keeping our fat pretty low. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some meal inspirations from all the meals that I've shared here today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so that every time I upload a video each week, you will be notified. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys very soon on my next one. Bye.